What's up, guys? And Navajedo here. Wanted to bring you guys four options that I thought were really cool, inexpensive knives under $60. Some of these are more recent purchases for me, and some of them are not. So let's go ahead and start off. Let me get some of these out of the way with the most inexpensive one. We have here the Guardian Eagle Oddysseus. This is a really budget-friendly knife, to say the least. I believe you can still get these under $20 on Amazon. And all these knives, I will have an affiliate link down in the description, so you guys can go ahead and check those out and purchase them. But starting off with this variant in particular, because they do offer a couple different models. This one is the micarta variant with a PVD coated D2 blade. It's a really decent micarta on here, not the grippiest or anything, and it's a decent size as well at around 7.5 inches. Nice action on this, running on bearings. Cool little pivot collar right there. It's kind of like a brass color, all blacked out. Hardware, nice blade stock on here. I believe it's don't quote me exactly, maybe 0.11 or 0.12 inches. But yeah, I love this blade shape right here. Absolutely love the canted down, drop point right here, and the little kind of like harpoon up here where you can rest your thumb. Absolutely comfortable grip on this right here. Even though it's flat scaled, your hand rests really nicely in the handle, and you just have complete control right there. For under $20, I mean, you're getting so much in this knife. Action is great with the flipper as well. Again, really smooth, running on bearings. I just love that blade shape. Another thing, has a inset pocket clip right here, inset screws. You got yourself a lanyard hole if you're into that. It isn't reversible pocket clip, so if you're a lefty, not really sure if you'll like that, but it has this is not milled out or anything, but it has full liners in here. And yeah, it's dialed in. This D10 on here feels really good, really easy to actuate on the reverse flick or on the thumb flick. So this one right here, I think it's a complete steal for the price. Again, under $20, micarta. They have a G10 version with a cross-cut G10. If you guys want to see more on this, go ahead and check out my my video exclusively on this knife. Okay, so moving on, we have the Remette Rhino here, and they offer two versions. This is the top liner lock, or button actuated liner lock. And then this one is the tan micarta one. I believe these ones are on sale right now on Amazon. They used to be around maybe like $55 to $60. I believe maybe you can get them closer to like $35 to $40. Not sure if they're still on sale, but I did see them before at that price range. So this one, I believe, is very interesting because you have here a very desirable, I think, kind of lock that you don't see on these, $50 and under range knives. So yeah, let's look at this blade shape. Again, I absolutely love this blade shape. Again, a little bit of a, indent right here for your thumb. You have the kind of like a fuller right here, not a fuller, but a little window right here where you can go ahead and reverse flick or thumb flick off of that. This is 14C28N. If I didn't mention on the Guardian Eagle, this is D2 steel, 14C28N. Really decent micarta as well, not the grippiest, for that price range. You're not getting any, burlap micarta or anything like that, but it's a decent micarta. As you can tell, I use this thing, so it's getting quite dirty. But yeah, this 14C28N has held up really nice for me. I think Remette does a really good treatment on their 14C or whoever they're using. And yeah, it's really nice, really sharp, very easy to strap up. And that top liner lock is super smooth, running on bearings. Nice thumb studs too. Something I always actually notice is how comfortable and big and thick these thumb studs are, and I really enjoy it. So let me go ahead and press this top liner lock there, and you can see it just swings down. Super easy, really easy to actuate. Again, that little cutout right here, that little indent, your thumb fits perfectly. I love using this one to make cuts, kind of like, you know, through cardboard and stuff. I put my thumb right here and just cut right through. It's really comfortable to cut with. Nice handles, kind of some cutouts right here for your hand to rest in, or you have this little like ramp up here to, if you want to get closer to the edge right here. So yeah, this one is, again, decent sized knife. You know, all of these are kind of in that, you know, mid-size range. But I really like the design all around. Really, again, smooth with that lock. A bit more secure also with that top liner lock instead of a button lock, but you still get that same function of pressing down the button and just having it swing down. This one has, again, a couple different options as far as deployment. You have your thumb studs, which are amazing. You have your kind of like fuller window right here, which you can reverse flick off of it, or thumb flick. I mean, the thumb flick, you're still kind of hitting that thumb stud, but it's all good. And then you have your top flipper. Some people complain about that top flipper, but I think it's pretty decent. Not the best one. You know, if it had kind of more of a mohawk, it'd probably been a little bit better. And then a little bit more aggressive jimping would have been better. But other than that, you still have your jimping right here, and it swings out just fine. Again, you got a G10 backspacer right here. You do have milled liners on here. You have your inset deep carry pocket clip with inset screws, so that's awesome. Yeah, a lot going for this. Love 14C, love micarta, and this combination on the design I think is a winner. So yeah, that's a good one right there. Next one up, one of my absolute favorite knives. This is one of the knives that really got me into just the hobby of, you know, collecting knives and looking into knives. And the brand Kubey, I mean, if you guys haven't seen, you know, all the stuff that they do, and they do a lot of OEM work for companies, a lot of well-known companies, they kill it. This is the Kubey Coeus. This one is an updated version. It used to be a D2 variant that they would have. Now they updated it to 14C28N, and look at that blade, guys. That thing is sick. It's kind of like a leaf style, spear point, drop down, whatever you want to call it. Super versatile. I love how easy it is to make cuts with this. You know, the tip is not exactly canted down, but it's in line with the pivot right here, and it's just so pokey. I mean, you can poke into stuff and make your cuts really easily with this. And it's a nice thin blade stock as well, so it's quite slicey. Yeah, I love this knife. It fits perfectly in my hand. The ergonomics on here with the handle and stuff just feel really comfortable to me. I absolutely love it. Another update that they did with this model is they updated the pocket clip. I used to have the D2 model, but I gave that one away to a subscriber. But it used to be a pocket clip that I believe was a little bit more straight down this way, and they updated it with this newer pocket clip, and then this one cants kind of to the middle of the scale. So yeah, it's you know, they always, you know, update their models. They're always constantly trying to innovate and make their things or their knives better. So I really appreciate that. Like this Kubey kind of design right here on the pivot as well. Blade hole is amazing. I love the reverse flick on this. Really smooth drop down as well. Perfect cutout right here for the liners. Nice chamfering on there. So it has a little bit of jimping on there also. So it feels really comfortable. I love this handle and how it fits in hand with the blade and everything. It just works together really well. You can choke up just a little bit right there. You just got to be careful because the edge is right there. So you kind of like have to pull back on it right here, but it's still comfortable. You have a little bit of jimping here for your thumb as well, and that's very comfortable as well. But yeah, this one I'd say maybe, you know, if you have large hands, like crazy big hands, you might not like it. But all in all, I think this is a winner. I really enjoy this knife. Again, maybe I'm a little bit biased because it's one of the first knives that I really fell in love with. But, you know, I think it's, you know, I've seen a lot of people like it. So I don't think I'm alone with that. Not an inset pocket clip, but it has inset screws, which it still works perfectly fine. I've never noticed any, you know, issues pulling in and out. It is a reversible pocket clip on here, so that's pretty cool too. So yeah, that is the Kubey. Love the stonewash on this too. It's kind of a, you know, not the most aggressive, but just a little bit of a stonewash on there. Really cool. All right, and then last one up, I have here the Tactis Gear Frontier. This is a kind of a newer acquisition, and this one particularly was sent out to me by Tactis. So thank you to them. And this one in particular, I have a discount code, which I will put right here. You can go ahead and check the description down below and follow the link and enter that discount code for 15% off. This one was going to come out to, you know, just under $55, maybe like 50 something dollars. So yeah, nice budget range. And if I didn't mention, sorry, I'm going back and forth. This one currently around maybe $55 to $56 on White Mountain knives. Probably find it a little bit cheaper at other places, especially using discount codes. I don't have a discount code for White Mountain knives. So yeah, use a Lefty 10 or, you know, any other one of the codes that you want and get this a little bit cheaper. So yeah, back to the Tactis. Again, a lock that you don't really see in this budget range, you know, sub, you know, $60 and stuff. This is a Snex style lock on here. And it's super smooth, super fidgety. This one right here is a bigger knife. I believe it's still around like 7.5 inches, or no, 7.7, I believe. So this is kind of like the biggest knife I've been showing out of all these. But it is quite comfortable. Nice G10 on here. It almost looks like my Carta, just like the texturing and stuff. I'm not sure if you guys can make that out. So it's a really nice G10 finish on here, and they are rounded off and contoured, so it contours really nicely in hand. It feels great in grip. And then you have a little ramp right here as well that you can choke up on. And I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but I didn't even mention what steel or anything is on here. This right here is a 14C 28N blade, and it is not the thinnest. I'd say almost like this is kind of like a more heavy duty knife, which I appreciate. Kind of a thick blade stock, but it comes down quite thin. It's still, you know, very sharp. I mean, you're going to be able to make, you know, really easy cuts and everything. As you can tell, it cuts perfectly fine. But it is quite thicker. If you're going through like cardboard and stuff, you might be able to feel that. But I love this blade shape as well. Very you know, aggressive style, kind of like a Warney slash sheep's footy, not sheep's footy, maybe Warney, reverse Tonto-ish, you know, maybe something like that. Kind of a little swedge right here on the top. I just really like this blade. Blade to handle ratio, a little bit weird, but it works. I mean, it feels fine. It feels great. You have more than enough blade here. Sorry, this blade is super dirty, guys. I've been using this one a lot too. I really enjoy using this one for work particularly. And then that Snex lock is just amazing. It just, you know, you want to fidget with it. It just brings it down nice and smooth, running on bearings. Nice pop of color with the purple thumb stud, which works great. Nice positioning of the thumb stud. Feels awesome when you actuate that. You can do the thumb drop down and shake down, or you can go ahead and just use your index. Again, nice jimping on here for your index. I'd say this one has less aggressive jimping than like a Snex lock. So yeah, it feels really good. I have a video of this one in particular comparing it to my Demco Shark Cub and a Civivi Vision FG. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it's down there in my recent uploads. So yeah, another pop of color here with a backspacer. I believe this is aluminum. And then we have a reversible pocket clip here. Nice long pocket clip too. This one, decent pocket clip. You know, there's nothing to get in the way there because it is inset into the G10 scale here. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, all in all, really fun knife. I mean, I think for the price, you're getting a lot right here. Snex lock, 14C28N, nice beefy stock of 14C, and a nice beefy handle right here. You know, this one's ready to put to work, honestly. And you're not gonna really worry about, you know, messing it up because it is a pretty heavy duty knife. Nice lockup on this too. So yeah, man, it's really, really well made. The only thing I will say is it's super heavy. This thing right here, no internal milling, full of liners in here. So it's a heavy boy. I mean, this is a full pounder right here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you want something light, maybe some of the other options would be better, but this is kind of more of your, you know, work knife slash, you know, heavy duty knife. So yeah, awesome knife. Those are all the knives right there, guys. Show you guys real quick again, all of them. And yeah, I think that's kind of a range for everybody. You know, you guys can find something that you like, hopefully, in this. And if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and I will have much more videos coming soon to you guys. Again, affiliate links for all these down below. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Later.